Wow, what a great skin flick.
You are not kidding. I have never seen so many beautiful girls in my life. Look, there's Alex.
Dude, he's got a chick with him.
It's not a chick. It's his cousin, Crystal. He's probably trying to convince her not to be an atheist.
Man, I miss Alex. Back in the good old days, he would have been there right beside us in that movie.
You think it's true? That story about his parents not letting him hang out with us anymore? Do you think Alex thinks he's too good for us?
Man, you remember his parents totally flipped out when they had to pick him up from the jail. Alex was pretty freak too. I think that's how they convinced him to start hanging out with Josh and Kyle, so they'd be a better influence on him than we were. You know what? I think Alex would hang out with us again if we didn't go to such trashy films like this one.
Good point, man. Hey, were we the only ones in that movie?
There weren't many. Did you just see what I saw?
Some guy in a hoodie who has to go to the bathroom real bad?
Did you get a good look at his face? Dude, take off the hat and the hoodie, and you have Mr. Good Influence himself coming out of the same film we were just in.
Kyle?
Yeah.
Man, are you sure?
Dude, I bet you $10 it was him.
Alright. Dude, I go either way. I either get $10 easy, so I get to see Kyle with a lot of explaining to do. That's worth $10.
One thing that bugs me is how small Christians come across, as if they have all the answers in life. And if I don't believe in their God, I am destined to be a depressed alcoholic failure, addicted to pills, who's had at least 2 abortions, and will be hearing voices for the rest of my life.
What do you mean?
Well, they'll say stuff like, oh, I'm so sorry you're an atheist. It must be real hard for you on Christmas and Easter. I hope you find Jesus soon. I don't know how I can make it without Jesus. He's the reason I wake up every morning. I hope you believe in Jesus before it's too late, and look back with regret on a wasted life. What's up with that? Does it ever cross their minds that I might look back on a successful, fulfilled life? My mother even overcame all the damage the Christian in her life caused her, and is still living a happy, awesome life without Jesus.
Well, I think a lot of people mean well. Just like when you hear an awesome song on the radio that you absolutely love, you want everyone else to listen to it and love it as much as you do. I know I believe Jesus has made a big difference in my life, and it can be hard at times for me not to come on too strong. Other people, they may just be repeating a line that sounded good when someone told them. Whoa, hey Kyle! Hey man! This is my cousin Crystal. Crystal, this is Kyle. He's a committed Christian also.
Hi Kyle. I don't know if you remember me. You spoke at the pro-life rally at our school?
Yeah, I thought you looked familiar. That was one awesome rally. So you're a Christian too?
There you go again. I was at a pro-life rally, so I must be a Christian. Let's just leave it at, I'm solidly pro-life through and through.
Crystal and I were just talking about some of the differences between Christianity and atheism. Just trying to understand each other better.
What's up, guys? Hey, Alex. Long time no see, man.
It's been a long time. We had some good times together. What are you guys up to?
Just got done watching a great skin flick. We're on our way to Taco Bell, pick up something to eat. You guys want to join us?
Matt, you disgust me. Tell me you didn't just see that garbage film.
Sorry to disappoint you, Crystal. It really wasn't that bad. What's your favorite part? Kyle?
Matt, that isn't funny. Most people wouldn't be caught dead in a movie like that.
I don't know about that. The blonde nurse Ginger was my favorite. Which was your favorite, Kyle?
Enough! You guys are sick!
Why don't you ask Kyle why he's holding such a thick hoodie on a hot day like this?
No, it's true. I was in the movie. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking.
And you were wearing a hoodie so people couldn't tell a Christian leader would sing to such disgust? Congratulations, you just became my grandfather. Thanks for giving us atheists another reason not to buy into the Jesus changed my life lie. Amy, just in time. Alex, thanks for meeting me and sharing. Sorry I had to end this way. I would love to hear someday that you and your mom gave up this Jesus charade.
Well, we'll catch you guys later. Well, Kyle, we're going to see another skin flick in Beacon on Friday. Let us know if you want to join us.
We could all wear disguises. I'll go as Batman. You can go as Robin.
Alex, I'm so sorry. I've ruined everything.
Crystal really seemed interested. It's going to be so hard to talk to her, or Matt, or Todd anytime soon about Jesus.
I won't blame you if you never want to talk to me again either.
Wait up. There's a Christian brother over this. Let's get out of here so we can talk.
Hey, Alex. What do you think? Well, wait, not gonna wait.
Yes, usually.
Have a nice day.
Listen, watch you know, a lot of guys struggle with watching and thinking things they shouldn't. I'm one of them. Porn is one of the biggest temptations I fight every day.
Are you serious? I never would have guessed. How did you fall into it?
When I was 11, my dad showed me how to check out the stock market online. At 13, I had my own computer in my room. It didn't take long before I was thinking pretty badly, checking out porn for 1 hour in most days. When I became a Christian, God gave me a lot of motivation to break the addiction. But the desire is still very much there. I've given in from time to time the past couple months. I feel horrible every time I fall, knowing how much I'm sinning against God, how much I am hurting Him, and wondering why His power is not overcoming my weakness.
I know what you mean. Sometimes, I wonder if I can even be a Christian when God so often seems so distant in my life. Especially when I'm tempted. What do you do when you're tempted?
Well, there are several verses in the Bible that have meant a lot to me in this area. First is Proverbs 26:11.
As a dog returns to its vomit, so a fool repeats his folly.
Try to imagine how gross it would be to me to eat my own vomit and remind myself that my sin is that disgusting to God.
That's powerful. And very gross.
Then I love what 1 Corinthians 10:13 says.
No temptation has seized you, except what is common to man. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out, so that you can stand up under it.
That's a good verse, but sometimes it doesn't feel like there is a way out, especially when I'm in the middle of being tempted.
That's where faith comes in. We need to take God at His word and trust Him to step in as we cry out to Him. These verses have helped me a lot in my daily fight to stay pure and honor God. When I do sin, the key is not to dwell on self-pity and guilt. Here, I use 1 John 1:9.
But if we confess our sins, He is faithful and just, and will forgive us of our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness.
I try not to focus on if I will sin or not each day. Instead, I focus on God's calling in my life and living for Him.
See, here's where I'm so different than you and Josh. You guys are so focused on pleasing God and passionately pursuing getting to know Him and His plan for your life. Me? I'm just coasting. Not sure what He wants me to do.
God expects every believer to invest the life He has given them for His glory. There's this parable in Matthew 18 that illustrates this.
Kingdom of heaven is like a man going on a journey who called the servants and entrusted his property to them. To one man he gave 5 talents of money, to another 2 talents, and to another 1 talent, each according to his own ability. Then he went on his journey.